to help make a video to show what campus will look like when you come back next week. We will go through carpool, walking to class, what classes look like, even lunch. So this is your preview. Next week when you come to class, we'll drill down into each of these segments and for a little training during advisory. So watch carefully and learn from Sabre.
Our friend the Sabre is waking up and getting ready for a great day of learning. But he knows there's a few things he needs to do first. Before he leaves home, he makes sure to get his temperature checked. His parent fills out the screening questions on the Magnus Health app and makes sure he has a green screen. He's going to bring several masks, a paper bag to put them in case they get damp, and his hand sanitizer. With his temperature checked, screening filled out, and masks and sanitizer in his bag, he's ready to go to school. As you arrive at school, please remain in your car and keep your mask on. A member of the faculty will greet you and confirm that you have filled out your daily screening. If all looks good, you're free to head out to advisory. Student drivers and anyone who walks to school should look for a faculty member in the parking lot to confirm your screening. If you arrive at school and haven't filled out your daily screening, you'll be asked to leave campus until you have done so. We recommend keeping a thermometer in your car, just in case. Your classroom will probably look a little different this year. New desks have been brought in, and classrooms have been rearranged to help ensure physical distancing. Teachers will be wearing masks unless they are behind an acrylic barrier. In that case, they may be wearing a face shield. Students should keep their masks on at all times when in the classroom. And don't forget, you may have classmates who are learning from home. When it's time to leave class, please take a moment to clean up your area before you go. Your teacher will be cleaning and sanitizing all the desks, chairs, and materials between classes, so you'll want to leave a clean workspace. Your teacher will dismiss you when it's time to move. Remember, stay to the right in hallways. As you move around campus, you may notice some changes. To keep our community safe, many doors and hallways are now one way. Look for the signs to help you guide your way. We've allowed extra time between classes, so you're welcome to find a dot outside for a moment to take off your mask and catch up with friends. Physically distanced, of course. And if you arrive at your next class before the room is ready, please wait in the hallway, being sure to stay 6 feet apart. Just look for the Sabres Here circles. Lunch, too, will be a little bit different this year. You must bring your lunch with you every day. To help us keep campus clean and sanitized, refrigerators and microwaves are not available at this time. Also, any food delivery, such as Jason's Deli, pizza, and Uber Eats, are not permitted. Food Truck Fridays are canceled, for now. While water fountains are closed, we have placed bottle fillers in many places around campus. If there's a line for the bottle filler, just look for a Sabres Here circle. All students will eat lunch outside if weather permits. Find a circle, grab your beach towel or bag chair, and enjoy your lunch. No sharing of food or drink, please. If the weather does not cooperate, you will eat lunch in your advisor's room. If you're inside, masks should be removed while eating, but please keep your conversation to a minimum until you're finished. Keeping yourself and your community safe is so important to a great year. We call it being Sabre Safe. Sabre Safe means that you will wear your clean, multi-layer mask, wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water, sanitize your hands, and maintain safe physical distance.
We are the members of the newly formed Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Task Force. We want you to know that we know a lot has happened in the last 4 months in our world. We know that you may be coming to campus with a lot of fears and worries and anxiety. We want you to know that we are doing everything we can to keep you physically safe.
We also want you to know that we are working hard to create a safe place for you emotionally, mentally, and socially. In order to ensure that every student feels seen and heard, TNCS will be providing an anonymous method for sharing events and situations that create unwelcome environments. We want to see and hear you. See you soon.
Hey Sabres, it's Nurse Ragio. We sure have missed you guys and look forward to having you back on campus. We're going to talk to you today about a few changes in the clinic. If you take regular medicines at school and you come to see me to get them, then you will come and ring the doorbell and I'll come out and see you. I'll give you a little hand sanitizer and then I'll give you a cup of water and put your medicine in your hand. So I won't touch anything and you'll get your medicine and feel better. Okay guys, if you are sick or injured and do not have symptoms that seem like they would be COVID, I'm going to need you to come to the front door and ring the bell. If your teachers know that you're sick or injured, then they can give me a call or an email, and it might be, if I'm available, I'll be able to come to you and help you out. If there's people in the clinic, then I'm going to need for you to wait outside. I can only have a couple people in there at a time because of space. But be sure and know that I'm here for you, and feel free to come and see me if you need me. If you feel like you might have symptoms of COVID, come see me and I'll help you out. Symptoms of COVID would be things like a fever, a cough, sore throat, runny nose, headache, stomach ache, or loss of sense of taste and smell, things like that you've heard about on the news or maybe your parents have told you. So if you come see me, you'll come and you'll put on, I'll give you this little special gown to put on over your clothes, and you wipe your hands off with this little wipe and put on some gloves, and we'll have you come to the back door. You'll knock on the back door and I'll put on some special clothes too where we're going to look really cute, and then we'll have you sit down in the back, what used to be Mr. Morgan's room. We'll have set up some isolation spaces where you can rest and we can talk about how you're doing. And if it sounds like you might possibly have COVID, we'll be calling your parents and have them to come pick you up and take you to get tested. So hopefully you won't have it and you'll be able to come back real soon.
Hi everybody, it's Coach Gobble and I'm going to talk to you today about PE. When it's your period for PE class, you'll come into the same back fingerprint door that you come into all along. Once you are in that hallway, you will not drop your backpack and hang it on a hook in the hall. Keep it on and keep heading toward the gym. You will not stop in the locker rooms to change your clothes. We're not changing clothes for PE this year. You will wear the clothes that you wore to school for PE class. Keep heading to the gym. At the beginning of the semester, each of you will be assigned a number for your PE class. Let's say you're number 15. You will go to the bleachers to the number 15. And there you will take off your backpack, put down your backpack. If you need to change into athletic shoes, you'll get your shoes out of your backpack and you'll sit and you'll change there. And then you will turn and you will walk to the spot on the floor that says number 15. The spot on the bleachers that you're assigned to matches the spot on the floor that you're assigned to. The spots on the floor are all 12 feet apart. You will spend your PE class with at least 12 feet of distance between anyone to your right, left, or anyone to the front or the back of you. We will maintain that safe guideline with our masks off throughout the exercise period. There will be no shared equipment. right? There will be no tossing or kicking or hitting of balls back and forth, right? You will work out in your space and you will not share equipment. Some of you in the upper school signed up for an advanced PE elective where the whole point was to gain strength and do resistance training. And in those situations, right, advanced PE students will be issued personal resistance equipment, bands and things like that, that you will keep in your backpack to use during class, and only you will use those and be responsible for the sanitation of those. It's kind of like going to English class and having your own book. You'll come to advanced PE and you'll have your own equipment. And when the class is over, you'll put it back in your backpack and head to the next class. Remember, no PE uniforms are required this year. You won't change clothes for PE. You can wear your PE uniform to school for school clothes if you have them. But we're gonna have PE, and we're gonna have PE outside whenever possible. So if it's hot or if it's cold, you should dress with the idea that you'll be outside for PE. Maybe you don't like wearing those same sneakers all day, every day. If you want to bring a change of shoes, then bring a change of shoes, but we won't be changing clothes. It's a little different, but it's still going to be fun. You need this movement break. You need to work hard and get your heart pounding, right? You need to run and play, and we're going to give you that chance at New Community PE this fall.
When it's time for afternoon dismissal, please make sure your mask is on and make your way to the green. Find a spot on a circle and listen for your name. As your name is called, hop in the car and head on home. Please note that the pickup locations for grades 5 and 6 are different than the other grades. If you're picking up students in multiple grades, they should wait for the oldest student's pickup time.
I hope you enjoyed our video and got a really good idea of what campus will be like when you come back next week. Remember, we're going to stay safe. That means wear your mask, bring a few each day, stay physically distanced, and wash those hands. So until next week, stay safe, Sabres.